Hello and welcome. My name's Super Saiyan and this is your weekly news and pre-order video covering all of the new releases from Games Workshop. We are close, subscribers, we are close to 50,000. I can't believe it. I'm just absolutely over the moon that we're almost there. Thank you, you members, absolute legends. You continue to support the channel. You too can support the channel, help me release all of this content. I've thrown out some bangers recently with some reviews and unboxings of Horus Heresy. The next 2-3 months is going to be crazy on the channel. Don't worry, there aren't going to be many watch reviews, unboxings or trainers or anything like that. It will be Warhammer, it will be straight in there with the Horus Heresy. There'll be lots of brand new reviews, brand new unboxings, and re-reviews of some older Horus Heresy kits as well. So now is your chance to subscribe, become a member, help support all this content that I'm making. At least 5 videos a week with live streams, and that kicks off later today. By the time this video comes out, probably already in my live stream, working away on the drop pods. So without further ado, let's go on over to Warhammer community website right here, and let's have a look at all of the news. So if we go back about a week ago to the, I want to say right here, where you could pre-order a number of Ideneth Deepkin. Not a lot to pre-order really. We had the Battletome Ideneth Deepkin, we had the Gamers Edition, we also had Icon of the Sea, Mathala, Oracle of the Abyss, the Manifestations, which look cool, Isharan Soulscryer, which is a older model, I think that came out quite a few years ago, a new Spearhead called the Achillean Tide Guard, some War Scroll cards, some nice translucent dice, and the White Dwarf issue 514. For Warhammer officially licensed products, you've got the Skaven Death Master plush, and that was it. So it didn't seem like there's anything from the community or anything like the Warhammer Plus, but there we go. The very next day, finally, my time has come to call the bank manager up and say, look, watch out, there's going to be a big chunk of money coming out, and this is what it is. It's Warhammer, the Horus Heresy, the Age of Darkness, Saturnine. Now, I have pre-ordered this box set, so hopefully in 2 weeks' time, it will arrive. It was very expensive, so again, thank you to everyone that supports the channel. I'm not sent anything for free by Games Workshop or anyone else. Wish I did, because then I could bring you the unboxings and reviews earlier. Not because it's free, it's because I would make the content and review it and build it and things much earlier than release. That is why I would opt to do that. Now, this box set, going back to the Warhammer, it has the Age of Darkness rulebook, it has the orange blast markers, which are gorgeous, it has some dice, it has some range markers, has a few other things like a big instruction book. The models themselves, you're getting 50 brand new, and that's the good thing about this set is you're getting all brand new miniatures. The previous box set that was released 3 years ago for £180 had some older minis in, had the older Terminator. The old box set almost had all brand new miniatures. I mean, we did have the amazing Land Raider Spartan, which set the stall out for the rest of the Horus Heresy tank range. With all of its options, the vehicle upgrade sprue, the weapons, the sponsons, it really did lay the foundation. We had the new Mark 6s, which, you know, I would have preferred Mark 2s or Mark 3s. We did eventually get some refreshed Mark 3s down the line. We had the Praetors, which were a bit meh, and we had the brand new Contemptor Dreadnought, which was cannibalized for that box set, I have to say right there. The full kit that came out later had way more options, and they should have just bundled in all of those weapon sprues and options with that initial kit in that box set. So overall, it had 6 variant kits. The Mark 6, the Contemptor, the Spartan, a Praetor, another Praetor, I'm counting them as separately, and the Cataphracti. This kit also has 6 unique units. It has both of the Praetors, It has the Saturnine Terminators, the Saturnine Dreadnought, the Mark II Space Marines, and the quad autocannon. So same number of unique units. You are getting fewer miniatures this time. You're getting 50 instead of 54. You're getting the same number of powered armor Space Marines, 40. This time we have the two Praetors, which are vastly different, much more of a difference between these two than the previous set. We've got the Saturnine Dreadnought, which is huge and such a big upgrade compared to the Contemptor. Yes, we lost out on the Spartan Land Raider, which was a fantastic kit, and we got this large quad accelerator autocannon turret thing. Okay, bit of a loss there compared to a Spartan, but to bump that up, Games Workshop in the trailer showed it kind of taking out lucky shot on fuel cans of a Fellblade, which the Fellblade wouldn't be rushing in that quick. I know it was ambushed and things, but yeah. But we did get a win with having the 6 Saturnine Terminators, which, you know, some people like them, some people don't. I am on the side of liking them. I think new Terminators is good. Will it overshadow the current range? Yeah, massively. Would I have preferred upgrades in sizes to Cataphractii and things? Maybe we will get those later on. Definitely Tartarus needs a refresh. So that's the big units that you're getting. You know, you're getting brand new Terminators compared to the Cataphractii. You're getting a quad instead of the Spartan Land Raider, and you're getting the Saturnine Dreadnought instead of the Contemptor, and you're getting 2 better Praetors that have more poses as well. And I actually prefer the Space Marines in the Mark II compared to the Mark VI. This is how they've split the box. Of course, all of these units will be for my Dark Angels. There's no doubt about that. Could you buy multiples of this set? Yeah, for sure you could. You know, if you've got many different legions and things, I think there's, I say 9 variants of the Terminators. Unfortunately, there's only 1 variant of the Saturnine. At the moment, we're going to get another variant later on with different weapons. But the Terminators, I think there's like 9 variants. So a bit of a shame that you need to buy another 3 to get the other set. You know, and you're going to have to make your choice of what they're equipped with. You're getting the rule book. Just says Age of Darkness rulebook, and they're going full on with these Saturnine units, you know, full on with the box set. You've got them all there on the front page, but you've also got the drop pods, which you can't get anymore. Then they've completely rehauled all the books except for the Custodes books. So you've got the Age of Darkness Liber Army books. So once again, you've got a Saturnine Terminator for Liber Astartes. For Hereticus, you've got a Saturnine Terminator as well, but with a fist. For Liber Mechanicum, you've got a Thanatar Cavus pattern Thanatar. That's fine. I'm not sure about having a unit on each of the books. There's so many to choose from. I guess it's a bit more colour on them compared to the previous. The Liber Auxilia, I'm not sure I'd have one of these Ogren type units on there. I'm not sure what unit I'd have for Liber Auxilia. And then for Questoris, you've got the Acheron. Odd choice to knight that as well. I'd probably go for a Lancer or even a Titan, because it says Knights and Titans Army book. Solar Auxilia, Mechanicum, and Space Marines, Legiones Astartes. Of course, we're missing the Custodes or Talons of the Emperor. They will be available later on. I think the rules are going to be free digitally though upon release. Then you've got this Journal Tactica, the Istvan 5 Drop Site Massacre Part 1. Part 1, they said many as well. So many for me means at least 4 or 5 of these books. I'm not sure about this. They're softback. I would have preferred hardback and just more content in each one of these. And why couldn't there have been Part 1 and Part 2 or Part 1 through to Part 3 maybe? Because I'm sure that there's going to be some lovely artwork and things in these. And yeah, not having hardback is a bit of a shame. Not many pages either for these. Mark II Tactical Squad, so it's nice that they're releasing the Mark II Tactical Squad separately. Carta Galactica, the Imperium of Man, so a map. And then The End of the Death Volume 2 from Black Library. I think this is in paperback. You got the Vengeful Spirit map. Not sure about that. Might be interesting, but they just keep releasing more and more maps, don't they? They released one a couple of months ago. Then Warhammer Plus, you've got Questing Knights, Painting Desk, and Weapons and War Gear. And that's it for the preview last Sunday. The next day, on the Monday, we had a look at the Palanite Enforcers. They unleashed their unique brand of justice with new officers, weapons, and a book. These look nice. They're getting more and more like Arbites and judges and things. Yeah, these hounds I'm not too sure about though. But yeah, they're the weapons and the upgrade sprue. Necromunda Bastions of Law. I am the law. Same day, we had the Horus Heresy Roundtable, the origins of Saturnine armour. So this article focused on that. That's the front cover of the new rulebook. And that's the forces. And there you go. That is the original metal Saturnine miniature. Other Terminators from this area as well. And here are the new boys. They look good. I really like them. They're not kind of completely overshadowed by their huge shoulder pauldrons and things. I'd be interested in how they move and things within those suits, and how they even get in the suits actually. But look, you've got all the options there. You've got the two plasmas, the disruptor and the plasma, the disintegrator and the plasma, and then another disintegrator and a fist. I think you can have a fist and a plasma as well. Yeah, and then you've got the dreadnought. Such a good looking dreadnought. And then this is going to be the new one as well, which I will definitely pick up. 8th of July, we had the Rumour Engine. Looks, I want to say, Age of Sigmar or Old World with some flasks. Horus Heresy Roundtable Crusade Armour, Disintegrators and more. So Crusade Armour, we've got the visor, single visor, there you go. Yeah, one of my favourite armours. Mark III is still my favourite, but Mark II Crusade Armour. I've been saying it for years, the past 3 years actually. It's the same thing to do with the Rapier crew. We thought it would be a fruitless exercise to do Mark II, 3, 4, 5, 6 crew packs. So we decided to make a unique pattern that a specialist artillery crew would use. We drew off the original Imperial Space Marine LE02, which was remade to 2016 to celebrate 30 years of Space Marines. So yeah, a unique set of armour there. Disintegrator weapons go back further still. So they're the disintegrators. There it is. Lots of cabling and tubes and things. They're in heavy use throughout the Unification Wars. And yeah, the original. Warhammer TV this week. The Questing Knights continue their adventure. And then the Horus Heresy Roundtable refreshing the rules. So there's a look there at the Thunderhawk and Fellblade and Glaive. So yeah, there's some of the kits there. Maybe we'll get is that a Domitar? Maybe we'll get a plastic one of those. Dreadnoughts and damage. Objectives, hit rolls, charges, challenges. There's Sigismund there. And then the rulebook. Squeeze more than just a confession out of them with a Palanite Enforcer Haunts. So these. So I think these are Psychers. These sanctioned Psychers, yeah. And then rules in the Age of Darkness, how to fight and kill a Titan. And I think your Titan owner will just get bored and tedious because you keep hitting its head or something. But yeah, felling a Titan, look, you now have to, unfortunately, kind of aim at different parts of its body. So you've got 4 separate armor locations. You've got the head, carapace, arms, and legs. Yeah, you've got primary armor, exposed armor, different hull points for each of them. It's just an absolute logistical nightmare to keep. And look at the rules for the Void Shield array. Just an absolute nightmare. And then you've got critical damage to keep tabs on, really. Engine kill missions, so you've got different missions as well. So I'll be interested to look at the rules and the rule book about Titans and things, and obviously the Mechanicum, and obviously the Knights book when I pick that up at some point soon. Building Saturnine, where to take your Horus Heresy force next. I do like articles like this. There's yeah, little video there, but yeah, this is what's included. So you've got your Praetor, Centurion, Saturnine Dreadnought, Veteran Squad 5, Tactical Squad 5, Terminator Squad, and Arachne Accelerated Platform. So that's your army, but then you can have your Rhino or a Legiones Astartes Rapier. You've got some more command squad. You've got some more command choices. So you've got the Champion Consul, the Herald Consul, or the Esoterrorist. You can have some more tanks. So the Predator, the Scorpius, or the Kratos. That'd be a nice tank to pick up before the Foul Blades and things come out. And then you've got the Proteus, the Land Raider Proteus, the Sky Hunter, and the Dreadio Dreadnought. Also the Assault Squad, upgrade set, and Spartan. You got the heavy upgrade. You got the heavy weapons upgrade set, the Sikaran, or the Proteus Landspeeder. Okay, or just have some Mechanicum like the Ursarax, the Archmagos, or the Castellax. Castellax is a good pick if you wanted to have some Mechanicum in your force. Now that a lot of the range is plastic, really like the Trioros Armoured Transport. Chronicles of Ruin, the Red God. So a short story about Khorne. And then get ready to battle in Horus Heresy with this Learn to Play video. So yeah, good video. Definitely recommend you watch this ready for in 2 weeks time when it's released. So that is all of the news. Let's have a look at the Saturnine box set and all of the pre-orders today. So straight away on their main page there is the advert for it, the article. If you scroll down a little bit, you've got you know, more Horus Heresy ranges to pick from. You can skip forward, and then you've got, yeah, Mighty Knights. It's a shame they don't have like a Titan thumbnail as well. That would have been, oh, perfect. And then more guns, more fun. So they're showcasing the Land Raider there, and so on. So if we just go to new and exclusive, and we go all pre-orders, and we hit the high to low, we should get the box set up first. There it is. Still available, £195. This is where the hobby has got to. This is where box sets are now. They're so close to that £200 price point, and I'm not sure really what will happen when we do start seeing box sets of plastic miniatures at £200 or more. That is a bit of a milestone. 195 doesn't seem that bad because it's doesn't have the number 2 at the start, but we're close. You know, the next box set that will come out that's like a new edition or something like that could well be £200 if they're you know, if they're going to carry on with this trajectory, and that's a lot of money. You know, even if you're just buying it at sort of retail price for say 200, you know, if you wanted to split it with your friend, that's £100 each. You know, £100. Does that get you a decent sized army? It used to, but yeah, 50 miniatures. So yeah, let's see the contents. So 50 multi-part plastic miniatures, 1 Saturnine Praetor, 1 Centurion in Mark II power armor, 1 Saturnine Dreadnought, 1 Arachne quad accelerator platform, 6 Saturnine Terminators, 40 Legionaries in Mark II power armor, and 36 disintegrator weapons upgrades. Interesting. I'd like to know if you get your disintegrator weapons with the normal Mark II power armor box set. You're also getting the 352-page hardback Warhammer the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness rulebook. You're getting a 48-page introductory rules and miniatures construction guide, 2 4-page Warhammer Horus Heresy reference sheets, 20 6-sided dice, 1 6-sided scatter dice, 3 weapon templates in translucent orange plastic, 1 grey range ruler, so no whippy sticks unfortunately, and then 40 plastic tactical status and objective tokens. So 40 plastic tokens, that's good. You're getting 1,207 plastic components in this box set. Now, as I said before, the previous box set, The Age of Darkness, was £180, so it's gone up by £15 in 3 years. So you can look at that and say, well, that's £5 more per year that this set has gone up by, and it's not that much. I have pre-ordered this box set. It will be arriving. You can pass your final judgment upon my unboxing and my review. I will be building all of them. I will be building each one of these sets of miniatures in their own separate live streams, which is something I don't normally do, but it's a very big event, very important, and I want to take you with me on the whole journey. Going back to the rest of pre-orders, you've got the Mark II Tactical Squad, £52.50 for these. Doesn't say anything about disintegrator weapons and things here, and they've just got the bolt guns with the sickle magazines. They look very nice, very cool. Like the helmets, yeah, they're going to be good. 344 plastic components for that set. Scrolling down a little bit further, you've got the hardback books. Now, these are a whopping £44. So yeah, before you even breathe, if you've got a traitor army and a loyalist army, you're looking at £90, let's face it, for 2 books, which is a huge amount. And it would have been nice to have you know, all of the units in just one book. I'm not sure how many pages that would be though. If one of these books is 348 pages, yeah, it could probably be 500, 600 pages if they put both of them in one, you know, without the duplication of the standard base units. So yeah, £44 is a lot, but it is hardback. You are getting almost 400 pages. There's a lot of content in these. I will be picking them up. So yeah, stay tuned to the channel and you'll see first looks of those. You've also got the Loyalist book as well, which I'm assuming is a similar number of pages. The Loyalist book has 328 pages. The Heretic book has 348. So the Heretic book has more pages. You've got the rule book itself for £44. You've got the map of the Vengeful Spirit for £40. Still available. These are all right for £40, especially if you've got a nice frame to put them in. I've got a few of them now. Then you've got the Liber Mechanicum Forces of the Tagmata and the Solar Auxilia, as well as the Knights and Titans. Interestingly, these are cheaper. These are £31.50. Let's see how many pages I've got. So the Mechanicum book consists of only 152 pages. That's not many at all. The Solar Auxilia book, which I will have to get, consists of less pages, 128. And the Knights and Titans book, I'm thinking, has even fewer pages than that. No, same number, 128 pages for the Knights and Titans one, which of course I will be picking up too. Scrolling down a bit more, you've got the Carta Galactica, the Imperium Man map, online only, £18.75, sold out. You've got the Journal Tactica, the Istvan 5 Drop Site Massacre Part 1, £16.50, but then again, it is only 48 pages. Yeah, I think this should have been included in the main box set, or, I don't know, had both parts in one, like part 1 and part 2. But it is what it is with that one. They've decided to go down that route. No doubt the content will be nice in there, though. You've also got The End of the Death Volume 2, Part 2, and I think that's just available in paperback, £8.99. And you got The White Dwarf, I think, from last week for £6.99. So a lot of pre-orders there. It mainly consists of the new box set for Horus Heresy, the Mark II Tactical Squad box set, and the majority of the rules in the form of these hardback books. What do you guys think of the pre-orders? It finally happened after months and months and months. We've got the brand new Horus Heresy 2.0 version, the Saturnine box set. Are you picking it up? Are you interested? Has the price put you off a bit? Please do put all your thoughts and opinions. What's your favourite model in that box set? Just put a comment below, and that'll be interesting for us to all chip in, kind of cast our votes as which is the favourite. I'll see you in the live streams. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.